What's up, Jabroni 7 here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into another pilot program show. This one is called Band of Brothers, episode 1 of season number 1. I'm gonna say that's Currahee? Currahee? I don't know. What I know about the show is that it's a war movie or a war TV show. That's all I got. I think Spielberg has something to do with it. I'm not sure what. Not sure how intense it's gonna be, how realistic it's gonna be. Not sure of the style, not sure if it's an action kind of show. If it's, I mean, I've been told it's more realistic than anything else, so we'll see how that goes. If you like what I do here, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes early over there if you want them. If episode 1 is on YouTube, that means episode 2 is on Patreon. That is how that works. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say. I'm hoping for a good series. Not sure what to expect, so we're gonna hop in here, have a good time. Well, as good of a time as we could have watching people die in war. I don't even know what war this is. Is this World War II? World War I? Hop in here, have a good time. Here we go. I feel like when I'm doing a reaction for this, my style is gonna be very weird because I like to talk, but I feel like this is gonna be a very intense show that I'm not gonna really have a lot of talking to say.
You people are at the position of attention.
Okay. Frost.
23 minutes. That may be good enough for the rest of the 506, but that is not good enough for Easy Company.
Man, dude, I've never seen him be this way. It's super interesting.
Christensen, you have disobeyed a direct order. You will fill your canteen and repeat all 12 miles of the march immediately.
Yes, sir.
Fall out.
Gonna die. Let's like Michael Fassbender. Is that Michael Fassbender? Oh, like, yeah, that's actually really smart. Man, you act like I have a choice to be here, man. Can I go home? Shit. Is that a possibility? I'm gonna go with no. I feel like they're all getting ready and then they're gonna just all get destroyed when they go over there. It's gonna just... You have 50 minutes to run 12 miles.
This stuff is orange. Spaghetti ain't supposed to be orange.
This ain't spaghetti. This is army noodles with ketchup.
You ain't gotta eat it.
Lectures are canceled. Easy Company is running up Currahee. Move! Move!
Dude, we just ate all this shit. Oh my
3
god.
miles up, 3 miles down.
We did that shit on purpose, bro. Oh, we're all about to puke.
Goddamn, we're infantry. On the risers, we fall on the grass. We never left.
Yeah, dumbass. Look at, they're doing what you want. Making you look like a fucking moron. I mean, it's what he wants, but... Man, you gotta be kidding me. How is this making you better? It's teaching you discipline, I guess, but like at an extreme level that I don't feel would actually help.
Do we feel like we're ready to be Army paratroopers?
Oh my god, is he gonna be the one that whistles out? Is he gonna be the one that freaks out?
Exits from a C-47 aircraft scheduled for today.
Never mind. Nothing bad happened. We're good. It's building that all up, isn't it?
We're in the wrong position.
We're textbook position for ambush, sir. I think we should sit tight and let the enemy team come into our killing zone.
They're right out there somewhere.
Oh, this is...
Get 'em. Sir, we have perfect cover here.
Lieutenant, deploy your troops.
We're like, what was like paintball? But this was real.
What? Tactical column.
We're about to lose because we're morons. Or because our lieutenant, whatever the hell, leader is a moron. And dead.
What's up?
I'm hearing a lot of rumblings.
Sobel? Just talking about that.
So, it gets a little jumpy in the field.
Then get them information. We're moving out.
He's good at the training and feeding us the bullshit. But in the field, where he's too fucking jittery and doesn't know how to do shit right. He shouldn't be in charge of any kind of battalion or whatever. Here's something, right? The way he's been now, if we go in the field and he tells me to do something, I'm just not gonna do it. They're talking about killing homeboy, yeah. That's insane.
I don't know if I want a Quaker doing my fighting for me.
How do you know he's a Quaker?
He ain't Catholic.
Neither Sobel.
That prick's the son of Abraham.
He's what?
He's a Jew.
Oh, here we go.
I'm a Jew.
Congratulations. Get your nose out of my face.
Oh, okay. All right. We got a bunch of racist people. It's cool.
What's all that about?
Currahee called Sobel a Jew. You've got to take offense because he's a Jew too.
Fighting over Sobel. That's smart.
They're like, we don't give a fuck about what's happening. What year is this show from? 2001?
Harry right, Harry left, front, free cover.
Okay. Yesterday we talked about magnetic declination and the left add right subtract rule.
It gives you cover and concealment. Commence fire!
That kind of sounded like Wahlberg's brother. Is that Donnie? It is Donnie Wahlberg. Okay, I was right. Looks like him. Oh, what the
Where's
fuck?
there a fence here? There should be no fence here. Tipper! Give me the map.
You went the wrong way.
Pecani, Luz, get the men, take cover behind those trees.
No, sir, it's here. You're full grid off.
Is there a problem, Captain Sobel? Who said that? Who broke silence?
I think it's Major Horton, sir.
Major Horton, what is he? Did he join us?
I think maybe he's moving between the platoons, sir.
What is the goddamn hold up, Mr.
Oh my
Sobel?
god, these guys are such dicks, yo.
Who was the idiot who cut that man's fence?
I was ordered to, sir.
By who?
Major Horton, sir.
Major Horton.
Yes, sir.
Major Horton told you to do that.
Yes, sir.
Major Horton ordered you to cut the fence.
Yes, he did.
Major Horton is on leave.
Now, for crying out loud. Misspelled court-martial.
I do not understand. Your orders to me were to inspect the latrines at 1000 hours. From 0930 to 0955, I was censoring the enlisted men's mail by order of Colonel Strayer. At 1000 hours, I followed your orders to the minute.
My endorsement, sir. I request trial by court-martial.
Hey man, I ain't gonna keep taking some bullshit stuff like. Ooh, he constantly fucks up, and then I'm supposed to.
We lost winners to battalion mess.
Let's do it.
What exactly are we doing here? They don't know if they follow the one dude. Scopo, is that what they call him? He'll die.
Disgrace the 101st Airborne. You can consider yourself lucky that we are on the eve of the largest action in the history of warfare, which leaves me no choice but to spare your lives. Now get out of my office and get out of my sight. Get.
Okay, so what happened to us? One dude got to leave. What the fuck happened to the rest of us? We gotta stay? Is that what just happened?
Keep him coming, attaboy.
I'm reassigning you to Chilton Foley.
You gonna be happy with this, or?
I'm losing Easy Company?
War effort needs you elsewhere.
It's too many things.
Permission to speak, sir.
Granted.
Is who will be replacing me?
Lieutenant Meehan from Baker Company is senior.
Not doing it back is like a giant fuck you, right? And you know you're leaving?
What? Has Garnier said anything to you about his brother? No. I got a problem. My wife keeps up with things back home, casualty listing like that. Yeah. Garnier's brother in Italy? Henry?
Died.
Killed in Monte Casino.
So he has to go home.
I'm sure he doesn't know. Damn. What do you think I should do? For me, I'd tell him. A couple hours before we jump? I don't know.
But doesn't that mean he gets to go home? You're not. Is there no? Or unless he has other brothers, I thought you can't have all your sons. Wasn't that the whole point of Saving Private Ryan?
Bringing these things on us now.
It's just an extra 80 pounds strapped to your leg. Does anybody have...
Where the fuck is Monte Casino?
I don't know. At least somewhere. Sorry about your brother, Bill.
Notice him. Okay, that's right.
Sorry for my mom. He was, Let's get this over with.
He must have did that on purpose, right? The switching of the jackets.
I'll meet up with you over there.
Look at this, man. Look at how you have to look what he has on, dude. This is crazy. My man's oh Jesus. I guess the one thing I'll say is I kind of wish I wish we would have known, like I wish I would know more about like the names. There's so many characters that they introduce that it's kind of hard to know the names. We know Bill, we know Scapoli or whatever. Everybody else's names, it's like Johnny's one of them, right? How many names? But right now we're about to get a bunch of these guys are gonna die. Probably right. Some of them probably won't even be able to jump out of the plane, right? Like the redhead guy's name, right? The lieutenant or whatever the hell his name is. His name is I don't know what his first name is, but his last name is Winters because of course it's on his tag, on his name here. Other than that, it's like they have so many people. They mentioned Normandy earlier. Is that where the boats are going? Oh shit. Damn it, really? Man, I thought we still had like a good 10 minutes left. So they mentioned Normandy, right? So are we going in with Normandy, or has Normandy already happened? I mean, right? They mentioned it. I don't exactly know. Like I said, I don't know too much about the wars or anything like that, so I'm not exactly sure. This is World War II, and then I'm trying to think back to Empire Ryan is also World War II. and this is the day we're going out, and then we are. I mean, it's not the Pacific, which is the other show. So this is the crew that goes to Normandy, right? Am I wrong with that? Am I like my assumption just way the hell off? I feel like it is, but nonetheless, this is it's gonna be hard to judge this series. Be hard to judge the series because everything that it was trying to do in the first episode, I feel that it 100% executed it 100 it executed it well. Introduced us to a bunch of characters, made us get to know them all a little bit. We still don't know names and things of that nature, but we got to know them all a little bit. We got to see the entire training process for the most part. Got to see people rise up the ranks. Got to see how people decided that they didn't want to work with certain people, how strict it is, how much of a pain in the ass people at the higher tenants, or I don't know what the Scobo guy's name is. I mean, what he was. Sobel? What's his name? Sobel? He was a captain. So I don't exactly know why he was a dick. This is former training. He trained us well. He did everything amazing. Like they said that he gave us like the best regimen or whatever he kept saying ever. But then comes to the field, he's hot trash. So oh wait. Oh, so we're saying I should watch this. This is the beginning here. Oopsie, that didn't happen. It just skipped into the other thing. So you should watch a bit into the end credits before the actual credits start. They do facts during those, mostly about stuff that happened in the episode. Okay, so I'll do that now. For those of you that don't know, I'm doing this live, so how do I make it so that this does not happen? I don't want this. Soldiers and sailors on whereabouts embark. These are like the facts and stuff. Oh wait, I guess I'll say this right. The person that wrote this book's name is Steven. And you guys told me that this is based on one of the people that was in here. Have we met that person yet? I'm assuming he has to be one of the people that we met, right? Guessing, and I say, did they change all of their names? Right? Because was he the person that wrote the book? Was he not a part of the airborne regimen? What's that? This didn't pop up when I moved. Is that what you were telling me to check out? That part? Like I was saying before, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to judge this series because I think it did everything it was gonna do. I'm gonna give this episode a 9. Again, I don't know a lot about ranking and the army and things of that nature and exactly how everything went down in World War II. I know based on movies and the brief knowledge I have from history that when I took it in high school and college, but that was 10 years ago, more than that. So I don't know about that. But also I'll judge the show based on what I think it was trying to do, based the episode like that. Also, if you are enjoying this, I think the next 2 episodes were already picked up, so you'll be getting those. I'm not sure when, but you'll be getting those next time we do. When I get a chance to do that. So I thought the interview things were really interesting. Gave it a real feel of real. Introduced us to. I'm guessing. Did their names pop up when they were showing up? Actually, their names didn't pop up. But we don't know who any of these guys are. I guess I bet at the end of the series, they'll show their names, and these will be the survivors of who made it. Because it's a big crew. In the thumbnail, it's a lot of people. Like the thumbnail had like a good 15 people. We're interviewing 5 people. So, Sobel, I bet, is one of the guys that just made it. Because he got moved to another thing and he's not going to actually be in harm's way. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see exactly how I mean that won't come back into play. Probably be the last time we see him. A lot of faces that I've recognized from other shows and movies and things like that. They were all very young. This from 2001, but it was cool to see them. Um, let's see. Like I said, we don't really get to know a lot of the characters too well. We get to know a lot of characters, but none of them really deep dive. Like at the end, we had the one guy whose brother's dead. I always thought that the Saving Private, like in Saving Private Ryan, they always say that you can't, all of your brothers can't die. Like all the males can't die. So that would mean that guy must have a third brother, because if his brother died, wouldn't they send him back? Wouldn't he go back to, you know, not be in the war? Wouldn't that be a thing that we do? So let's see. Starts off. Was it the beginning yet? So we're seeing kind of like just the day, everything goes to hell. Essentially, not everything goes to hell, but the day that we're leaving, the emotions are on everybody's face. It did a good job of like showing us that, right? Nobody's out here crying really, but you can tell by their eyes, like the actors are acting with their eyes, and you can tell that it's just like it's gonna suck. They do this at the end too. You only see glimpses of the faces, but at the end when they're showing all their faces, yeah, here you see like it's through like their faces, like their eyes are just, yeah. So then we have these two. We're getting to know these two ranking officers. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I don't even know what this guy's name is. Yeah. The thing that pops up here with the characters' names isn't popping up here for some reason. I can't. I have all the names here as well, but I can't tell which one this is. Okay, so this is wrong. So this is Nixon, Lewis Nixon, and this is Winters. We're seeing them how they've kind of gone through the ranks and everything. Is Nixon and are they in the same airborne thing? Because we only saw them together outside of like this. We never see them together with like the rest of the easy whatever the hell they called us, easy something. Like we never see them together. So let's see. We get introduced to David Schwimmer's character, whose name is Sobo. I kept calling him Scobo, Scalopi or whatever the hell. I don't know why I kept saying his name wrong, but Sobo, right? Who says here Sobo, Sobel. And he's just a hard ass. He's has a certain he constantly kept punishing his regimen until everything was executed to perfection. And if it wasn't executed to perfection, there was no free pass, whatever the hell he kept saying, where no free weekend, no nothing. You went back to running, and that was essentially the beginning of the thing. Throughout the episode, a lot of them grew to resent him. It was working. What he was doing was working, but he was being a complete dick. So we were the best, but at what cost? You know what I mean? Like we're all literally training to go to a war where we're gonna die, and we're training so hard, where our lives are like our hell before we even go to war. Now, is Fassbender in this thing? I want to see a Fassbender because one of the guys looked like Fassbender. Yes, Michael Fassbender is a guy in here. Cool. So Fassbender was the guy that I thought looked like Fassbender. Then we get Sobel yelling at Winters. We have Nixon here. I guess this is his best friend. I guess because they're both majors, right? They're both majors. No, actually, Nixon gets promoted, right? Nixon got promoted throughout this episode, but they were both majors at one point, and then Nixon got promoted. More training, crazy. Like they threw pig's blood and guts on the field to kind of like resemble real blood and guts. That's pretty crazy. We're a team, so when he starts running, more people show up. We get him. It's like he saw that somebody was gonna get something good. The one guy, look at this Simon Pegg, right? Let me see. Right, that is Simon Pegg, right? Pegg, yeah, Simon. Just want to make sure. So right when we saw somebody gain something, his major, Winters was gonna get something good. Jackass here decides to just find all this bad shit and then punish Winters for doing good. Why? I don't even understand the purpose of this. He punished him for what? Is he? I don't want to say it's jealousy, right? It's not jealousy, or is it jealousy? I don't know. And then he also gives them something good, but ultimately it's because he's gonna make them run and puke it. It's something good because it's gonna feed into something bad later. What a dick, yeah. Such a move. I love seeing this when we're jumping and you get the glimpses of Sobel here. It's freaking the fuck out, dude. Hitting his pants. Once the shit's about to hit the fan, it's like, nah, son, you already showing glimpses of panic. So the show did a good thing, right? Every time they were doing something, I'm like, oh man, something bad's gonna happen. Oh man, something bad's gonna happen. I was on edge with everything. When they were on the plane, I'm like, oh, somebody's gonna get caught on the wing. The parachute's not gonna open. I was expecting the worst. Here we all graduated. We all got to be the airborne, whatever. Again, I don't know the dates, so when the dates pop up, I don't know dates like that when it comes to the war. But I'm pretty positive the Normandy thing is right though. They mentioned Normandy, and I'm like, then again, I'm trying to think back where the planes weren't flying in. It was the boat things, like the tanks or whatever in the water, but there weren't planes going overhead at Normandy, were there? I don't think back to any history lesson, any movie I've seen which shows that, which is literally like Saving Private Ryan, and that's it. But I can't remember the planes going in. But here we go. Winters wants to do something else. Sobel does not. He gets us killed. We get in trouble. We go back. All of us are talking here. I don't know who this guy is, but all of us are talking here, especially about how bad he sucks. Then we're all talking about how bad he sucks. One guy's like, man, I'm clumsy with grenades, you know? Yeah, it sucks. Like, this is a show where I wish the IMDb thing would show up here, but it does not, which is just freaking weird. That's weird though. It showed up before. Why isn't it showing up now? All right, yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Sobel?
Yeah, I don't get it. It showed up earlier. Now it's not showing up. I remember I was looking for Donnie Wahlberg's. All right, we're going here. This guy, well, I'm not sure if he's promoted at this point to was major than captain, right? But he would be a captain? Would he be a captain? Right? Yeah, he's a captain. His name here. Okay, so yeah, he gets promoted to captain. Because going, we got some, we're on here. We're talking about how bad Sobo is. We're also talking about that guy's here. Is this? I don't know his name. That's the Bill guy, right? That one on that guy laying down. So Bill's kind of racist a little bit, or maybe not racist, maybe a little racist. I don't know. More training. Sobo puts us in the wrong direction. They decide to fuck with him. I didn't truly understand what was happening here. I didn't know we were competing with this guy. I'm guessing we were competing. Maybe I didn't understand the scene. I know that they were late as hell, right? We got here first, so, and then I didn't understand the scene either. So he kind of throws us under the bus, like if it's our fault for this scene here. And I like that. Winters here was like, time to be on Amazon Prime is so useful. It sucks when it doesn't show up. Yeah, but it showed up earlier, so I don't get why it doesn't show up now. But in this scene right here, what exactly was Sobel saying Winters did? He was saying Winters was supposed to receive an order that he never got. He did the other order that he thought he was supposed to do. And since he fucked up that, he essentially is saying Winters fucked that up, right? That's how I'm interpreting that. I could be way the hell off. I mean, a lot was happening. It was a very kind of like listen to kind of show. Trying to remember characters and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Then the rest of the crew finds out. So I'm gonna call him. And this guy's Donnie Wahlberg here. I should. The IMDb thing is so I don't know what they are. But here they're all pissed. Now I don't know how high these guys are, but I'm guessing if I type Wahlberg here, Donnie, guessing they're all of similar rank, right? So they're all second lieutenants. I'm gonna guess these are all the second lieutenants. They're all pissed. Winters got thrown into the bus or whatever, and he screwed over Winters. They're all pissed. They write these letters, say they don't want to work for Sobo anymore. They take those letters in. They all know that they can get in trouble. The fact that they were like, we can get shot, I was like, wait, what? We can get shot? What the fuck? What do you mean we can get shot? Because of what? Another scene I didn't truly get. I don't know who this guy is. I know he's part of the crew, but he gets sent to another unit, right? But then the rest of us, what happened to us here? Like we didn't get taken off of the crew. We're still part of this thing. So I don't understand exactly what happened here. Like I know we got in trouble, but what was the punishment for what we did here? We're standing up for Winters. And then I love how this guy, not captain, and whatever the other guy is, how he knows he sucks. I'm hoping that he knows he sucks, and he's kind of demoting him or promoting him, by sending him to just be a trainer. Telling your superior you won't fight during the war, punishable by death. Get the fuck out of here. That's like a thing back then. But they're giving a reason. Like they're giving a reason. I just want I don't know. I didn't understand that scene. I actually want to rewatch that scene and see if I could figure out like what exactly happened. But he's not in charge of Easy Company anymore. I would have thought he would have been happy about that. Turns out he's not. He looks very upset. I thought he would have been kind of happy because he shits himself every time he went on into any kind of training exercise. But whatever. Then we get these guys. I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. He's one of the guys that we already knew, right? Maybe. Guessing. I don't know. There's so many people. And then we're trying to figure out like the lay of the land over there. But my thing is like, whatever. I've seen this guy before. I don't know what his name is though. This thing's not working, but I've seen him before. So yeah, we're breaking things down. We're gonna be going over there. We mentioned Normandy. I want to see the map actually. Go to the map right here. Oh wait, which one are we coming in through? So this is Normandy right here, right? We're coming in from here. This is Normandy. But then they were talking about these walls. Are we jumping from the ships that we're on onto those tank shits go on to Normandy? Normandy? Is that what's about to happen next episode? Because man, if that's about to happen, that's gonna suck. A lot of people are gonna get killed there. They're complaining here about all the shit they gotta carry, which is just another fucking level of what the F. Like all the stuff you have to carry. Also, here we have to sign these these insurance things that if we die, our family gets 10 G's. Crazy. No money. Okay, this is the part where so he gets a letter about Bill's brother, right? Died. And then he doesn't know if he should give it to Bill. This jacket fiasco thing feels like it was done on purpose. Like that's how he wanted. It has to have been done like that. The coincidence is just too big there. It had to have been done on purpose. And this is the moment I was telling you guys with the shots here of the faces. Let me see if I can find them here. Moment here with the show, they were showing the faces, and I thought it was really good because they were acting with their eyes. Up. Yeah, we're here. Like, this is all acting with the eyes. Like, you can tell the ones that are scared, you can tell the ones that are angry, you can tell the ones that just don't know what to feel. I thought that was really good. I also thought them getting on the plane and then kind of him hugging them or like lifting them up and putting them on. Another really good moment. Building up like a kind of brotherhood. I mean, it's called Band of Brothers. I mean, it's about the brotherhood and bond that I'm guessing 12 or 13 of us are gonna build together. And yeah, this is the ending. We have these really good shots. And I wanted to see this shot one more time. Yeah, see, these are the boats, right? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember this, but yeah. So I'm gonna give the episode a 9. I think it did everything it was trying to do really, really well. I said it's a lot of characters, a lot of people, and a lot of names. A lot of moving parts happening right now, and right now the moving parts are just dialogue based. But I enjoyed it. I'm really interested to keep watching it. Really interested to watch episode 2, and I'm guessing it's just gonna get more and more intense as it goes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. I know I kind of rambled in that review portion, but I was trying to like going through my own thought process here, and I actually had the chat open here so I can kind of see if I was missing anything because a lot of that was happening. Because I don't know a lot about the war, or I know just the basic knowledge that most people know. That are like me that don't know too much about it. But hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction. Like, comment, subscribe. Patreon if you want full reactions, uncut, unedited episodes extra early over there if you want them. If you don't want them, totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna talk to you guys